Hi guys, I'm back with another tutorial, and this tutorial is going to be kind of quick, just a kind of easy cut crease smoky eye look. So I'm gonna, as usual, carve out my brows using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Now I'm going to add that concealer all over my lid because I don't want any transfer of my skin tone through the shadow. And then I'm going to set that concealer with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And then my first shades I'm going to be using as transition shades are from the Modern Renaissance palette. As you can see, I pointed to them. They're those two caramel shades, and I'm just going to kind of put those on like under my brow, but not too close to it. And then I'm going to draw those out because I want this look to be kind of like a winged kind of look, you know. And for my next shades, I'm going to be using those, first that brown shade to kind of like darken up the look just a tad. And I'm going to add that orange kind of because I want this look to kind of like give a bronzy but dark smoky eye. So I just added that orange, just kind of like another transition on top of those other shades. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that brown, like I said, to start smoking out the look. And as you can see, I am using a clean blending brush and going in and kind of blending out those harsh lines because you want this look to look very clean and transitioned well. And I'm taking my Naked Smoky Eye, not my Smoky Eye palette, that's my Naked Heat palette actually, and I'm taking the orange shades in that because I kind of wanted this to have a little bit more orange tone to it. And then I'm also using those shades to kind of draw those out, those wings out a little bit further. Then I went in with that dark burgundy color because, I mean, that color is bomb, so I wanted to add it. I mean, come on. You can do what you want with this stuff, guys. Just have fun, honestly. And it's time to cut that crease, y'all. So I'm taking some of that LA Girl concealer and I'm going to use this like flat thin brush, and I am just cutting my crease. I have hooded eyes, so I tend to make my cut my crease a lot bigger than my actual crease. You do what you want, but you know what I mean. Like the hooded eye girls, y'all know the struggle. I be cutting my crease how I like it, big. So yeah, and then I added some more of that brown, and that's just smoking up the look. You kind of want to diffuse that harsh line you made with the crease with the shade you put on last. That's what I did with that kind of. And then I went in with that Modern Renaissance palette. I used the shimmer shade. It's the silvery one. Not the gold one, but the silver one. And I put that on top of the concealer as like a just a base so that I could add my glitter. And I drew that out a little bit so it blended nicer. And then my favorite, my baby, my Stila glitter, y'all. This glitter is a bomb. Y'all need it. Was like $21, I think, but honestly, that stuff is worth it, y'all. Like that stuff right there does wonders. And now we're moving on to the face. So I'm going to use my two favorite primers, the Complexion primer by Urban Decay and the Pro Prep primer by LA Girl. And I usually mix these because they're good for my oily skin. I rub them in and then I set them with the Laura Mercier translucent powder to kind of just bring down the oil on my face, because like I said, my skin is very, very oily, so this helps take down that oil. I kind of start drawing my wing like super big for this look, because I kind of wanted to look a little bit more fierce than it was. So I really liked the outcome. It was really like pretty. So I used the Wet n Wild liquid liner to do my wings, and then I added some mascara, the Montour Big one by Lancome, and then I popped on some falsies, as you can see. And then I continued on with my face. I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the color 455. And I'm just beating that into my face using a beauty blender. Then I started adding the concealer under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and chin area, using the same one I used to do my brows, which was the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm just beating that in. I then set all the spots I added concealer with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and then I started to contour my face using the Ruby Kiss powder palette. In my last tutorial I used the cream palette, but for this look I didn't want to do that. I mean, you can kind of achieve the same look with just powder, so I was a little lazy with this one, y'all. So yeah, this is just more, the face is more of a clean look for this one. And then I wiped away my powder using that flat brush. So I added a little bit of blush to my cheeks using my Ruby Kiss blush palette, and then I'm using that brown and orange shade out of the Modern Renaissance palette to put that under my eyes to bring the whole eye look together. And then I added some liner to my waterline using the Marc Jacobs liner. And I also added some mascara using that same mascara I used on my other lashes, which is the Montour Big by Lancome. And then onto my highlight using the Beverly Hills highlighting palette. I just kind of just mix all the shades and then just throw them on. I love these highlighters, all of them, so I just kind of mix them and get that shade that I have right there. And I put that on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, and my cheekbones. After highlighting my whole face, basically, I start my lips, and for this look I just did something simple. Well, actually no, I wanted it to pop a little bit, so I did a brown lip liner. This one I think is just by NYX. It's just a little cheap one I got from the beauty supply. It's a brown lip liner, and then I put on this Milani lipstick. It's beautiful. I love it. The pigment is great. It lasts all day. It's a matte lipstick. And then usually with matte lipsticks, I'll just add a little bit of translucent powder over it to really ensure that it lasts all day. That's a trick you can do. And yeah, that is the completed look after this lip color. Also, let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I did this slick back pony, because after years of watching my stylist, I gotta do it myself now because I'm in school and don't have time to go get my hair done all the time. So yeah, let me know if you want to DIY, and I will pop that out for you because it's fun and easy to do. And after my pony was finished, I wrapped it up, and the completed look was stunning. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and tune in with me next time. And that's the completed look. Thanks guys.